I've got the receipt to prove it. It's Late Night with David Letterman. Tonight, Howard Stern and comedian Jimmy Walker. Plus, Paul Schaefer and the world's most dangerous band. And now, the man who caught the bouquet at the Kennedy wedding, David Letterman.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the program. I'm sorry if I'm a little late tonight. I was shaving in my limousine. I know you're saying at home, that doesn't mean anything to us. And I'm sorry, but you know, if you think about it, it kind of sounds like a punchline to a joke anyway. I was shaving in my limousine. So the fat lady turns to the zebra and says, how the hell do I know? I'm shaving in the limousine. Ladies and gentlemen, I guess it was Friday. Senator Ted Kennedy got married. Yeah, sure. Congratulations to the senator. He married a 38-year-old attorney. I believe her name is Reggie. Her first name is... well, that's... No, I'm sorry. That's her last name is Reggie. Her first name is Victoria Reggie. And they were talking to her about the honeymoon, and she said that on the honeymoon, Ted sounded a little bit like Monica Seles hitting a backhand. I don't know. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Yeah. What you have to understand, they were shaving in the limousine at the time. You don't get that. Are you like me? Are you a big baseball fan? Well, then you'll be interested in this. Yesterday, Baseball Commissioner Fay Vincent announced that he is realigning the two divisions in the National League of professional baseball teams. I believe this is how it works. In the Eastern Division now, we have teams Cincinnati and Atlanta. Cincinnati and Chicago. Cincinnati and Atlanta. They are in the... Huh? In the Western Division, we have the teams St. Louis... Yeah, wait a minute. I'll get this. Hang on just a second. Wait a minute. Hey, I can handle this. Let me get this right. Okay, now, in the Eastern Division, we have Chicago and St. Louis. That's right. Okay, so now those teams are moving to the Western Division. Now, in the Western Division, we had teams Atlanta and Cincinnati. They're now moving to the Eastern Division. And, also, the New York Mets will be moved to the Broadway Show League. So that... Ladies and gentlemen, what did I miss? What happened? What happened here?
Shaving.
Oh, you're shaving, yeah. Scientists are now still doing some investigating after the earthquakes in California last week, and it turns out they believe now there may have been some, they think they found some structural cracks in Cher. So, man, wow. The audience is both angry and delighted. Ladies and gentlemen, what a wonderful program for you tonight. Our old friend, Mr. Howard Stearns, is here. We have Carol Gold. Now, Carol Gold is a wonderful woman, a very nice person, a very smart person, and up in Canada they have the giant Canadian Science Hall.
Yeah, the Ontario Science Center.
That's right, the Ontario. It's actually called the Ontario Science Center, and Carol Gold owns this.
Yeah.
She works there, and it's a wonderful place for families, moms and dads, and kids to come, kids of all ages, as a matter of fact, to learn about science. And every now and then, Carol comes down south of the border and shares some of these wonderful exhibits with us. And perhaps she'll be able to tell us why exactly I keep doing this with my hands. And our old friend, two old friends. Well, what am I saying? Three old friends. Yeah, Jimmy Walker is on the show. Now here's our friend Paul Shaver, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, Dave. Thanks for that applause. So, Dave, you and I are also old friends,
Old
isn't that
friends.
correct?
We've known each other 11, 12,
1,000
11
years
Yep.
at least. Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm giving you the drinking game.
I forgot. It's been so long since we did that. I'd forgotten all about it. Yeah. Have you said what you say usually at this point?
I've pretty much said it all, yeah.
When does the Olympic coverage begin here on NBC? Huh? You know, I don't know if you're like me, if you have Olympic fever, it's unbelievable. This is the best time of ever to be a real Olympics fan, because NBC's normal coverage begins right here on NBC in 2 weeks, as Bob just pointed out, and it runs this year. They've extended the coverage. Frankly, it's a little more than you would usually get in an Olympics year. It runs from, what is the date, Bob? In July 26th. It runs through October 15th. So that's about 6 additional weeks of Olympic coverage. July 26th through October 15th. So get ready to enjoy. And I understand, if you haven't already signed up for the NBC pay-per-view Triplecast coverage of the Olympics, well, here, watch this, and I think you may still be able to get in on this. Here, this explains the whole thing.
Get ready for the most extraordinary offer in television history. Now, in addition to NBC's great Olympic coverage, you can order 3 cable channels of incredible non-stop Olympic action. 24 hours a day, completely uninterrupted. All your favorite events, more tears, more glory, more excitement. The Olympics Triplecast. Call 1-800-OLYMPIC to order. That's 1-800-OLYMPIC. The Olympics Triplecast. It's an Olympic lover's dream.
Yes, sir. The Olympic Triplecast. Try and get in on that. I don't think it's too late. How many Olympic events do you think there might be?
Oh, there's a lot of them, aren't there?
Yeah.
20.
Excellent answer, Paul.
20 or 30.
Well, more.
Really?
Well, we're talking about events. Now, there's a difference. There are 2 different categories. There you have, by the way, they're in Barcelona.
Mm-hmm.
Do you speak Spanish? Say habla español?
Sí.
Uh-huh. Muy es olimpioso.
Sí.
That's all I know, and it's one of those things I can't stop saying it. You have the events, muy es olimpioso.
That means what, exactly?
Well, you have the events, and then you have the medal sports. There are actually medal sports broken up into individual events. For example, track and field, right there you have dozens and dozens and dozens of events.
Oh,
You have
events.
the hammer, you have discus, you have javelin, you have the triple jump, you have the speed walking, you have the, they walk race, don't they? Yeah. Push-ups, that's another event.
Push-ups is an Olympic event.
That's right. The Russians always very good in the push-up
Really?
competition. Yeah. Anything else we need to discuss about the Olympics?
Well, you were asking me how many events are there. How many are there?
I don't know. That's the thing. I just don't know. But I think what we can do, we can place a call to our good friend Bob Costas, who, in addition to having the little... You know, that seems just about right. Well, once again, they're angry, and they couldn't be happier. I thought we'd call up our friend Bob Costas, who hosts the show immediately following this one called Later. And he will also be the host of NBC's primetime Olympic coverage. Paul, I'm going to need now from you some international dialing music, please, because we're calling Bob at his hotel in Barcelona. Here we go. Boy, that's a long number right there. I got to dial this dialing code, that international thing? Yeah, okay. Okay. Boy, if this goes through, it'll be a miracle. All right. We should be talking to Bob Costas in Barcelona, Spain. We'll try and find out if he knows how many Olympic medal sports there are. There's the first whistle, I guess. There's the second whistle. That would be a ring, Paul. That's how the phones ring in Europe. Yes, yes. Buenos noches, amigo. Could I speak to Bob Costas, please?
Yes, just a minute, please.
Okay, it's going right through, Paul. See? Going right through. You know why? I speak the international language of love. Buenos noches, Senor Bob.
Hola, Dave. What
Bob, how are you? This is your old friend Dave phoning from New York, New York. What are you doing there, buddy?
Well, Dave, so nice of you to call. I'm fine, Dave, but I'm having a little trouble sleeping, and I don't know if it's jet lag or the fact that Marv Albert keeps doing the lambada in the hallway, but whatever it is, I can't sleep.
Oh, there's real Olympic fun right there. Now, Bob, on a serious... on a serious note, how come the American basketball team continues to struggle? What's the deal there?
You know, they've had some injuries, and these games that they've been expected to win by 80, they've had to settle for 50-point victories, and everybody's pretty disgusted.
Oh, my God. Well, Bob, seriously, what does that do to their medal chances now?
Well, assuming they can get by Angola in their first-round game, and with John Stockton out, I foresee them having fits at point guard with some of those pesky Angolans, but if they can get by them, then they take on war-torn Croatia in round 2.
Yeah. Bob, listen to this. Muy es olimpioso.
Bien, Dave, bien.
I've had a little sangria. My friend Paul and I are discussing how many different Olympic medal sports there are contested every 4 years in the Summer Olympics. Do you have any idea how many there are?
Hundreds and hundreds, Dave.
No. See, now here, you've made a mistake already, Bob.
Oh.
There are many, many Olympic events. How many medal sports? Do you see what I'm saying, the difference there?
Is track and field one sport?
Yes,
or
exactly.
all the sports?
Bob, and that was the example that I cited here earlier. So now you are the host of NBC's primetime coverage. What we would like from you, it's a little test, it's a little quiz, it's an excellent way to help you prepare for the coverage. By the way, we just heard a guy in Syracuse bought the Triplecast.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That doubles our subscribers right there.
Yeah. So what we would like to do is we're gonna put 30 seconds up here on the big game clock, and we want you, now I don't want you looking from any kind of brochure there in the hotel. We want you to, from your memory, your educated sports brain, try and count off as many as you can of the sports that are being contested, medals are being contested for in the Olympics. There are 25, I'll give you that hint right here.
Okay.
25 different medal sports. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, start the clock, Hal. Go, Bob.
Gymnastics.
Yep.
The decathlon.
Yep.
The heptathlon.
Yep.
The long jump.
No. Well,
No?
see, that's an event. That's an event.
Oh, so it's all within track and field.
Track and field, yes. Yes.
Okay, swimming.
Yes.
Volleyball.
Yeah, yes.
Boxing.
Yes.
Greco-Roman wrestling.
That's your favorite, isn't it, Bob? Yeah, sure, wrestling.
Taekwondo.
Yes.
Cycling.
Yes.
Tennis.
Yes.
Ping pong.
Oh, very, very good, Bob. You got many, many of them. And some you didn't get. Well, thank you anyway, Bob. It was nice chatting with you, and good luck. We'll be watching on the Olympics.
Dave, I know you will.
All right. Hey. I have no idea why we did that now.
I know.
You think, what, he gets a prize or something? And we didn't even count up how many did he get right, how many did he get wrong. Why exactly have we done that?
He got about 6.
Oh, good. Well, we'll be sure to cable him tomorrow.
Yeah.
Muy es Olimpioso, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do a commercial. Oh, this will be good when we come back. It's our friend Howard Stearns. Come on down. Welcome back to the program, ladies and gentlemen. On the show tonight, we have shock jock Howard Stearns, also from the Canadian Science Museum of Science, huh?
Ontario Science
The
Center.
Ontario Science Center. Carol Gold, a very smart woman, very nice woman, and if you ever get a chance, whenever you're in Canada, drive over there to the Science,
Ontario
Science
Center.
Hall.
Yeah.
And Jimmy J.J. Kid Dynamite Walker will be here a little bit later. And we just phoned Bob Costas there in Barcelona, Spain, host of the big NBC Olympic coverage, and I'm told now that Bob was able to name 7 of the 25 Olympic medal sports being contested in the 1992 Barcelona Olympics. So, you know, that's okay.
Yeah.
We would have expected Bob to do a little better, but the Olympics have not started yet.
Right.
So we'll call him back each night to see if he can improve areas right there. And as we got about halfway through that, I realized there was really no ending to it, and why did we do it in the beginning? Right. So I'm thinking to myself, why did we do that? And it occurred to me yesterday, I decided it would be fun to say all night, Buenos noches, Senor Bob. So that's the only reason for having done that.
It's a good reason.
Say it.
Sure.
Say it.
Buenos noches, Senor Bob.
It's
kind of fun, yeah. Rolls off the tongue.
Muy es Olimpioso. What? Why? Well, who are you? Are you with the show? Somebody has wandered off a tour and is now barking instructions to me. All right, ma'am, whatever you want.
We have it now, David.
You have it now?
Yes, sir.
Some sort of psychological testing going on here tonight. Rush these results to UCLA. I have here, ladies and gentlemen, in my left hand tonight's top 10 category list for... Buenos noches, Senor Bob. The category top 10 demands of the striking French truck drivers.
Oh, yes.
Well, tonight's show is already very, very international.
It certainly is.
These truck drivers, these guys, I guess you know what they've done. They've taken their big rigs out onto the roads of France, the highways, the byways, the country lanes, yes, even the village squares. And they've shut them down, virtually cutting off any kind of transportation of goods, services, and humans in that country. It's a bottleneck. Here
What
now,
do they want?
Huh?
What do they want?
Well, here are the top 10 demands of those striking French truck drivers. You know, some French truck drivers are really quite striking. Senor Bob. Buenos noches. Top 10 demands of the striking French truck drivers. Here we go, number 10. No more mandatory showers. Number 9. A government-imposed vasectomy for Orville Redenbacher. I don't get that one. Number 8, take speed bumps out of Channel. Number 7, close Sears Auto Center in Nice. Number 6, no longer required to keep Grey Poupon in glove compartment. Number 5, truck stop bidets. Number 4. Number 4, no penalty for running Yugos off the road. Number 3, bumper stickers reading, if you don't like my driving, mangez-moi. Mangez-moi. Mangez-moi, Senor Bob. Even know. I don't know what I'm speaking. 2 different languages that I have now. Number 2, Louis XIV style fuel pumps. And the number 1 demand of striking French truck drivers, refilled airbags. There you go. The audience on the verge of actually enjoying themselves.
Almost for one
Yeah.
split second, yeah.
That's the truck driver song, 6 Days on the Road. Who is it?
Exactly, Dave Dudley.
Dave Dudley.
Yes, with
Yeah,
a little
very
bit of a
good.
French touch to it.
Tomorrow on the program, Tom Brokaw, who is the star, the host, the anchorman of NBC's Nightly News. He'll be here, and also Lindsey Buckingham. Yeah, it'd be quite a show for you tomorrow. See if he can't try to get back in. What are you doing now? Stop it. What are you doing?
Oh, nothing. Sorry. Just go on with the show.
No, are you all right?
Yes, I'm
You know,
fine.
you can tune that piano during the day, Paul. You don't.
I'm fine.
Is there something wrong with you?
Nothing at all.
You seem distracted.
Just do the show. Fine, I'm fine.
Would you rather not be here? Is that it? Is it like?
No.
Is there someplace else, something else you would rather be doing now?
Well, to tell you the honest truth, there are a couple of things that I would rather be doing.
like what, for example?
Well, I'd rather be organizing my Dollywood souvenirs.
Yeah.
I'd rather be spending time with my 11 illegitimate children. I would rather be sharing a thigh master with Suzanne Summers. I would rather be getting a baboon liver, really, rather than be here.
A baboon liver. Huh?
I would prefer to be walking the night and feeding on the blood of the living rather than being here. I would rather spend some quality time with my wife, Jane Pauley.
Oh, by the way, did you get that cappuccino machine we sent you?
We adored it.
Yeah, okay.
I
good.
would rather be doing my Tai Chi naked than being here. I would rather be marketing my new fragrance, Suddenly Paul, than to be here. You know, I would rather be burning ants with my laser vision, or I would rather be getting my name changed legally to Donna rather than to be here.
How about Donna
I would
Baboon?
I would rather be whitewater rafting with Jerry Van Dyke, or shaving the Batman logo into the back of my head, or taking a nap like everybody else here in this audience right now.
That guy in the third row, he's not asleep. That guy right there, he's still
reading,
awake.
that guy.
Oh.
I would rather be drinking shampoo, even though I know it's not to be taken internally. And finally, I would rather be eating my weight in cheese.
Now, would that be like Swiss or American?
Well, if you must know, Munster cheese.
Okay, good, Paul. Well, thank you very much.
Sure.
I appreciate you taking the time to
Anytime.
serve us. Tomorrow on the program, Tom Brokaw and Lindsey Buckingham. We'll be right back.